What it do is your boy Rockstar JT, Mr. Young Wild and Free. You are now watching Mwendo Radio Backstage.
Everybody lends an ear. I want to thank you in advance for letting us make it clear to y'all on the Mwendo Radio Show.
Man, what you got going in Montgomery, man?
Man, I just dropped a project called Young Wild and Free on July 4th. It dropped on iTunes, SoundCloud. It's on Spotify. Dang, I said, dude.
SoundCloud, Spotify,
yeah,
all that good stuff.
Yeah, man.
I got you.
So yeah, man. And I'm working with Common Ground, volunteering. I do a music class every Wednesday for the kids. Just investing my time, serving in the community anytime I can.
That's good, man. That's good. So how'd you come up with the name Rockstar JT, man?
All right, it's a journey to this name. I actually seen Lil Wayne one time. He performed on the MTV Awards. So I was just saying I was a rock star. I was in the world then. And then after I became a Christian, I was like, Rockstar has to mean something else. I don't want to change my name because JT is kind of just boring. Yeah. So I said I like Rockstar. And Rockstar means young, wild, and free from sin, standing on a solid rock, shining for his glory alone. So I came up with that name, and this how I am now.
And you running with it.
Running with it, bro. People like,
man,
you a Christian, you got your name Rockstar. I said, man, it's just me, man. I ain't changing it, bro.
How'd you hook up with Common Ground and my man Kevin King down there, man?
I hooked up with Common Ground a few years ago. I was in the 7th grade, and my mom went. She was like, it smelled like pine sol or whatever in there. She was like, man, this is dope. She was like, I never seen a program after school program.
She said it smells like pine sol.
Pine sol, man, because she would make sure the place was clean, She don't want her kids to go nowhere dirty, man. So I went there, and one time I was going to the studio. I was rapping in the world, but it was very whack or whatever. So I skipped the first day, man, and I lied, and I was like, I was at the gate, and he just wouldn't let me in, and it was boring. I lied to my mom and said, Dad, I just ain't want to go. So I went the second day, and it was very dope. Like, you get to know people. They're loving people. Kevin, he disciples me now. I'm in his group.
That's good.
Doing everything with that, man.
That's a good brother to be getting discipled under.
Great brother, man.
Yeah. Amen, man. How did you go from your music situation before to now being a part of Common Ground? So at what point did the Lord come into the equation in your life, man?
All right, man. I wasn't really an established artist then. Yeah. But I was thriving to be,
you was doing. Yeah. You was making music.
Yeah, but I really don't even know, man. Like, it just happened. The Lord just really gave me him, He just took me and was like, JT, you gonna be mine, and he won't let me go. Wow. So
did you grow up in church?
I grew up in the church.
You grew up in the church, man. But you wasn't really living it.
Wasn't living it. Lukewarm was all I do. Man.
Lukewarm was all you knew.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So you grew up in the church. You was lukewarm, and then it sounds like this was more of a process situation as opposed to like that one event of.
It was a process, but man, during the process, I did stuff like break into people's houses, shotguns, exploit women, things like that. But I was.
So when did you decide to stop all that, dog?
It was one time. Kevin King actually planted that seed. Actually, we was it was at my house. He came pick me up from my house. I punched my sister in the face one time because I was.
You was living wild, man.
Wild, man. And he took me to a homeless shelter. And I had to see a guy named Catfish and Run. Yeah. And it was like, man, you gonna be sleeping next to me. And the thing about Catfish, man, I was crooked. And I don't want to sleep next to no crooked eye, man, bro. So, man, and Kevin, he had enough of it. My mama didn't want me to spend the night, but Kevin was like, man, you going to spend the night if that happens. So music played into it because Kevin was like, oh, man, you're going to need something to do. You're a talented rapper, so you need to use your gifts for the Lord, Yeah. So that's how I got rapping with Common Ground, too. So
Kevin has, I don't want to say he saved your life because I don't want people to take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
But he has the Lord used him to be a strong intervention in your life, man.
Man, that's my dog, man. So much, man. I can brag on that, man, like for real, man.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me go, man. Some people, when they're getting discipled by some people, and when they get discipled, they let them go sometimes.
Sure.
But Kevin, he wouldn't let me go. He was like, man, I know you ain't saved, but you still ain't going nowhere. And just loving on me, not preaching to me every time, but hanging around me, taking me to concerts, taking me to different conferences like Impact and things like that.
Yeah.
And now Legacy.
Yeah. That's good, dope, man. Bro. What's been your favorite part of Legacy so far?
Favorite part of Legacy? Honestly, man, just seeing all the artists, everybody just hanging out and everybody so humble. like worldly rappers, they wouldn't do that. And they wouldn't just hang out. They want to shake your hand, take a picture, get your cards, and listen to your music. Be like, man, this dope. And I like the networking skills. The classes are dope, but I'm an artist and I love that. Like, you know, and getting to know more people here at Legacy.
Yeah. When you go back.
When I go back.
What are you taking from Legacy? What'd you get here that you taking back to Legacy to impact what's going on in Montgomery, bro?
All right, so Corey Paul, he taught a class.
Yeah.
He taught it about how he was teaching on how we should go to people like worldly people. And you worldly people like, man, sometimes you don't know my story.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to know and get to know their story and not always preach their head out with the gospel. So I'm going to take that back. And like my friends, they trap boys and stuff. Like, man, I went through this too. Man, Jesus don't answer. But man, sometimes I need to step back and just be like, man, okay, let me just hang around you. Today I'm not going to preach. Today I'm just going to live with you and let you see my light before I start preaching to you, you know?
That's good,
So that's
bro.
what I'm taking back to my city, man.
That's good, man. You just dropped the project in July?
July 4th.
July 4th. What you got coming the rest of the year, man?
Rest of the year, music video. I got a few features on a song with my homeboy Big Ye. He produces my beats. A group out of Montgomery, they call Grateful Saints of God. I just did a show with a girl named Shat-C. We just dropped a music video. It was an unofficial music video. I'm gonna be doing shows with her, and nobody know this, but I'm going on tour, man.
Nice.
Going on a little tour, man. My homeboy Travis, he's hooking me up with the tour. So I'm gonna be a Young Wild and Free tour featuring some artists. I'm trying to get my boy Aaron Cole to come with me.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, man.
2 young boys.
Yeah.
That'd be good, man.
Yeah, man.
That'd be good, man. Well, JT, man, thank you, man.
Appreciate
thank you for
it, man.
stopping by, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
make sure y'all check this man out.
Appreciate it, everybody. Thank y'all so much.